Hello everyone, Dan KBG Kendo Physiology More, and today is day 7 of training in the fat burning zone. First off, I want to tell everyone Happy Father's Day. Please make your fathers feel very special out there. If you don't have a father, if you have a father that's either not around or no longer with us in this world, please do something, especially if you have ones that are no longer with us in this world. Just like I do for my mother on Mother's Day, please do something. Go to a place of nature, talk to them in spirit. Show them how much you care about them still, how much you love and miss them. Show them, and hopefully you're proving to them how proud, or proving to them, basically that they raised you well, so that they can see how proud you are. I know they're proud of you. If you've done great things in life, you haven't, let that be your motivation. Please, 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 everyone have an amazing, safe Father's Day today. Okay, so now I want to go. Let's get on to the good stuff here. Okay, so as far as this, I want to do a little bit of a recap before I give you your challenge, just like I do every week, okay? So for this, there are many things that come into training in the fat burning zone. I will be actually posting a video subject sometime. I'm not sure when, because I want to do some more thorough research, do some of my own kind of analyzing and things like that. But I'm actually going to post a nutritional video on training in the fat burning zone, different types of ways, pathways and things like that. But like I said, I want to do some additional training additional research and studying for that and analyzing in my own terms, okay, as far as that goes. But for this recap, okay, to train in the fat burning zone, obviously we've got to stop eating large amounts of carbohydrates before we go to bed. Also, we must stop eating right before we go to bed. Don't get up in the middle of the night and eat something. When you think you're hungry, so let's say, for instance, you just ate dinner, say, an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. It's like, oh, I'm hungry again, but I'm getting ready to go to bed in 30 minutes. I'll just have a little snack. I have maybe a little cupcake that's fast as digesting, or I have maybe, a small bowl of cereal or something like that. No, do not do that. After your dinner or whatever, your last snack or whatever it is you eat at night, when you actually, after that, once you feel hungry, when it's close to bed, what that is that your body telling you, hey, you know what? My stomach's empty. I'm ready to go to bed. Please don't put anything else in me. I'm just growling because I'm telling you, hey, I want to go to bed, damn it, so we can wake up in the morning and get up and push ourselves. Maybe not to that extent, but that's the way you should probably think of it, in a certain aspect. It could help you greatly in life. Okay, so stop eating large amounts of carbohydrates before you go to bed. Stop eating right before you go to bed, and definitely do not get up in the middle of the night and eat something. That is number one, going to shift your body immediately into carbohydrate usage for your energy, which obviously is going to allow your body to build up fats because it's not tapping into that fat. Plus, it's going to raise your insulin levels, spike your insulin, and that is not good when you're sleeping and put so much stress on your pancreas and your other organs to filter and detoxify everything as well. So that's another good reason not to do it, okay? So not to get too in-depth with that, but other things we talked about as far as your training and whatnot. Number one, obviously knowing your body, observe, study, see what happens. That's the only way that I found out everything about my body. I've been studying my body as well as fitness and nutrition for 23 years, and there's still things that confuses the hell out of me about my body. There's still going to be things that are going to confuse the hell out of you about your body, but the more you study it, the more you observe it, and the more you know about it, about your own individual body, the more simplistic it's going to be able to better your life in any and every single way. I'm proving time and time again this whole, how I'm teaching about the training in the fat burning zone is proven to me it is extremely beneficial. Back especially when I was doing some competitive running, before I switched solely to martial arts many years ago, basically I'm thinking back to then, it's like I used to be big on carb load, and it's like, but here's the problem with that, Number one, obviously, you're burning mainly carbohydrates. The fats are allowed to store in your body. Also, I was so used to just consuming large amounts of carbohydrates that even when days I wouldn't train the next day, or when I would take a little bit of time off, I would still be consuming large amounts of carbohydrates. Yes, it's good for growth and things like that, but it's not good for overall health. It's really not, okay? Now, if you're looking to build muscle, be a bodybuilder, things like that, yeah, it can be beneficial. However, no matter what your goals are, you've got to be careful about your organs. You've got to take good care of those, so don't put too much damn shit in your body, especially if it's a lot of junk. Okay, so there's the recap. Please comment any feedback or whatnot. So now, let's get into the challenge. Let's get into good stuff here. Here's what I want you to do. Number one, look into intermittent fasting. If you're an athlete like myself, please do me a favor and realize, just be prepared. That's going to be much more complicated, complex, and much more extremely difficult to an extent than it is the average person. Because as an athlete, we do need more carbohydrates, we need more fats, we need more raw calories, things like that. We're burning a lot more in a lot different ways. Plus, we got to make sure we're getting enough carbohydrates, but not too much, to fuel our metabolism to where we're going to be able to continue to maintain that fat burning zone and not shift into the carbohydrate burning zone, at least to the most extent. So look at intermittent fasting for yourself, even if you do it for a short period of time, 30 days, 60 days, 6 months, whatever it may be. I did it for several months, and I was like, am I ever going to be able to stop doing this? And then one day it just dawned on me, and I was like, you know what? Let me, if I shift here and shift there, another good reason to know your body. Okay, so number one, look into intermittent fasting. Number two, always try to think in your mindset, fat burning zone. So if you're, say you just ate a few handfuls of nuts to stave you off until your dinner time, whatever, and then, you see these little snack cakes and all this kind of shit. Oh, man, I want those so bad. But if you're trying to train the fat burning zone, that's a bad idea. It's going to spike your insulin so high, then it's going to make you crave more of that shit. And then guess what's going to happen? You're going to be immediately going to shift into the carbohydrate burning zone. So it does take a lot of mind power, and over time, you actually get used to it, you adapt to it. But trust me, with me, you being used to consuming a lot of carbohydrates, over a period of time from all the cardio and all the intense training I was doing, it was extremely, extremely difficult for me to just say no to a lot of things that I was eating before. But now it's second nature. Now it's not bad. I can eat a damn salad with some nuts, and you might get a slight craving, then drink some water, whatever. You know what? I'm good, because here's what I do, and here's what I want you to try doing. Think about this. Think about, hey, what are the benefits if I eat this over here? Or what are the benefits if I don't eat it? Just kind of think about that shit back and forth with your mind. The third thing I want you to do is continue to push yourself. Remember, exercise is extremely important. Within the first half hour to hour waking up, you should be doing some form of exercise. Like I was saying in my videos, wake up 5 to 15 minutes early to do something to get your body moving. It is good for your mind, body, and your soul. So let's get to stay motivated, believe in yourself, believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there. Let's go. Smash, punch, kick that like button. Just don't break it. Let's get out there and do something. Happy Father's Day. Let's go.